Joy here, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another 365 smiles for you. Can you believe it's week 9? Goodness me, it's yeah, this year's going fast. So I'm starting out with my Lottie Loves Paper kit this month. This is a February kit where I got lots of the beautiful new collection from Pinkfresh Studios. So I'm going through the 6x6 pad that the lovely Sarah included in the kit for me, and I think I'm going to keep it relatively simple. And I know I always say that, but I really am. I'm going to use this beautiful piece here that I've cut down to 4x6, and I'm just going to put my numbers straight onto it and not actually embellish it much more than that. I don't feel like it needs anything else. I think it works perfectly well just as it is. So I'm perfectly content just to leave it as is, I think. I'm just going to line my numbers up there and use my Thickers alignment guide to try to stick them down, and then as soon as I slid them off I realised that it's do you ever have that issue with American Crafts chipboard thickers, that sometimes they're really sticky and sometimes they are just not sticky enough? There's just no stick to them at all. Well, as soon as I slid them off I realised they were going to have to be glued. There was just no stick there whatsoever. So I've taken the circle from the Pinkfresh ephemera, and the camera is from the Pinkfresh ephemera, but I've added a vellum pinked circle behind the yellow circle. I couldn't think of the colour name. Oh, it's starting already. And I've added a few of the puffy stickers. Who can't remember the word yellow? I mean, really. As ever, I always print out a photo of the screenshot for that week, which includes the numbers for that week, and I generally only embellish it by drawing a frame around it. But I'm gonna add the word happy from the puffy sticker sheet and just trim that to size. It was a little too big, and I'm going to add some of the, just off camera apparently, add some of the beautiful enamel dots that we got in the kit as well. The glorious colours that remind me so much of spring. This photo, and I apologise again for it being slightly off camera, I'm playing around with zooming in whenever I do Project Life cards, and apparently I'm not lining myself up with the camera correctly, so I'm sorry for that. And you can see I just noticed, so I've pushed it into place. I took this photo a couple of days ago, and you can't really see on camera, but it is actually a rainbow above the field across from my home. It's the view as I look out of my front door. And there's a beautiful rainbow across a field, and the field is full of newborn lambs and their mums, which was just beautiful. So I thought the Reach for the Sky ephemera was perfect for that. So I've pulled this blue doily from my stash. I've got no idea who makes it. It's been in my stash for like a million years, so I don't know. The chipboard piece is from the Dear Lizzie collection that's just been released. I'm afraid I can't remember the name. I'm going ahead with these this photo of my children dressed as Pokemon, and I'm going to use actually the alphas from the very old crepe paper collection called Confetti. It's the sticker sheet from that, and I bought like 3 of these sticker sheets, so I have a ton of this alpha left over, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. But I felt like it needed grounding, so I'm just going to go ahead and add an Ellie's label just to ground that, and I don't want to use the date bit of it, so I'm going to cover that up with a beautiful floral from that chipboard sheet, add a teensy bit of journaling, and that's that card done. Now I'm going ahead with this beautiful aqua. Again, all of these cards have been cut from the 6x6 sheet. I just did it off camera to try and get the time down on these things. They are insanely long, and I find speeding them up too much is making it really disjointed. So I'm trying to just cut out a little bit more so I don't have to speed them up as much. So this fine little day phrase is from the chipboard, the Dear Lizzie chipboard. And again, I'm just keeping it really simple because this is going to go under that beautiful shot of the field by my house. I thought I would just add in a rainbow from the puffy sticker sheet, because there is indeed a rainbow, and just a flower. I thought it was just really cute, and it just lends itself to being a really cute little card. This photo looks terrible, I know, I can't take good photos of food, I really can't, but it was pancake day, and I made these really epic pancakes for my children, and they were the perfect circular, puffy, lovely looking pancakes that I of course did not photograph, and then my pancakes burned a little bit and that was all I had left to photograph, so I ended up with this really appalling photograph of the pancakes. But they were good, honestly. They really were. So I'm going ahead and adding a puffy sticker from the puffy sheet and some more of those really cute enamel dots. The circular journaling circle. Yes, that is actually from an old Ali Edwards kit. I'm not sure which one. The circular journaling circle. Aren't you glad you're tuning into these to listen to me come up with such witticisms as circling journaling circle? You know, where would you ever be without that knowledge in your life that is what I call things? So this is a photo of me taken on the day my March marathon started. My March Madness for Mind marathon, and it's a joking photograph. In truth, I'm not panicking. I was not panicking. I was actually relatively calm about it all starting, and I still am. It's going really well so far. I'm delighted with how it's going. We've had some lovely donations into the Just Giving page already, and a few text donations as well, which has been amazing. I never expected anybody to donate actual, their own hard-earned money. So I'm incredibly grateful that people are. It has been asked before. I have explained in another video, but I'll explain again just in case. The donations are coming from Alex and I. The main donations are coming from Alex and I. I'm not actually asking or expecting anybody to donate money. If you do, that is amazing, and I'm truly grateful. But yeah, the main point of this is that the donations will be coming from Alex and I. I will do some sort of video once this is all over, and I'll show you in the video the balance of my AdSense account, and I'll show the donation being made so you can see that it's all above board and how much I'm donating, etc. So now I've waffled away a few cards, and that last picture was a picture of some a washi sheet I had in my stash. I was in a thread in the Scrap Gals group, I think it was, and a lady had started a crafty items that got away thread, and she was wishing that she'd bought these washi at the time because she couldn't seem to find them for love nor money, and I just happened to have them in my stash, so it really made me smile that I could just say, hey, I'm going to post these to you, and I have. They're winging their way across to the States, and yeah, it made me smile that I could that easily make somebody's day, which was really cool. So this acetate tag I thought was beautiful, but I felt like it needed something behind it to make it more visible. So I cut around it to make a white tag, and then I've popped them onto this beautiful teal card, but off center, so that they're unaligned. They're not aligned with each other, just for added interest really. And I'm just adding some of the chipboard from the chipboard sheet, and I think a puffy dot, not a puffy dot, an enamel dot. Oh my giddy aunt, really? I shouldn't be allowed to do voiceovers, really. Somebody said on a comment today that I have a very soothing voice, and all I could think was, really? Perhaps if you're not listening to the things that are coming out of my mouth. I have severe trouble getting the words that I actually want to say to be the word that actually comes out of my mouth. But it makes life more interesting. I never quite know what's going to come out, so, you know, there's always that added element of excitement there. So again, I've explained a million times before, if there's a bird sticker in anything that I'm using, I generally use it on the pictures of my daughter, because she is affectionately known as our birdie. So I'm just layering that enamel dot just off the card so that I can chop into it. So it gives a nice little diagonal across the bottom of the card. I'm going to use a picture of my kitty. If you've been present in the videos, I can't remember which video it was now, but she was yowling. And not even a little bit, she was seriously yowling. Well, this is the culprit of those yowls. She is beautiful, but oh my gosh, does she make some noise. Bengal kitties are, yeah, they're vocal, very vocal. That was a picture I took of her where she was trying to get my attention whilst I was busy, and she was having none of me being busy. She wanted to play, and she wanted to play right now. So I think this is the final card, and I keep it pretty simple. I think this circular ephemera is from an Amy Tan collection. I'm not sure which one. And I'm just going to layer it with the sticker just to give the sticker some grounding and add some enamel dots, and that is it. That's pretty quick for me doing Project Life or pocket scrapbooking, isn't it? Don't you think? I'm usually much slower than this. I was quite impressed with how fast it all came together this week. Sorry, not month. And I quite like it. It's not my usual style, but it's so happy. It's so bright and shiny and cheerful. Yeah, I really, really like how this came out. And it's a lovely, lovely collection, the Pink Fresh Studios collection. I really, really love it. So thank you ever so much for tuning in again. I will be back tomorrow with another video, so don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you like this video, and definitely don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.